All right, so initially I started another video in which I was sharing some information that I recently learned about that I am going to apply to my life. It is going to be my challenge for the week. So I am a huge, loyal fan. Shouldn't really call it fan because God doesn't really like, what is that? Idols, worshiping idols. I don't really consider her an idol. I don't know, gets the point. I am a huge fan of Joyce Myers. I picked up her book on how to love difficult people. I have listened to a lot of her messages. I'm a part of, her YouTube subscriber channel. And today, Miss Joyce Myers presented me, her audience, with a challenge to make a list of all the things that we spend doing throughout our day. And I'm like, okay, so I'm going down the list thinking about everything that I do at this point in time, because at this point in time, I've been in a transitional period of my life. I've been in recovery for 6 years. I've learned a great deal about myself and gained a lot of wisdom from various channels that I listen to. Now, I am guilty of listening to energy readers. However, I'm working through that because they are not always getting their information from the divine. So please, please, please be very discerning on who you're listening to. With that being said, this challenge was presented to me in which I should be making a list of all the things that I do throughout my day and crossing off all of the things on that list that are not fruitful. Currently, I am looking for another job. However, the creative aspect within me that feels magical, inspiring, call to action, Pluto being in Aquarius, I guess, it's on, the 20th of this month, and it's a very powerful transition. It hasn't happened in like 226 years. That's unbelievable. But I want this to be about making a change in my life and to assist me on my process of transformation and changing my way of thinking and figuring out what of those things I am investing my time in, and are those things fruitful? Are they benefiting? Are they adding to my life in any way? And please forgive me, the hair is still slightly crazy because the Jewish side of my dad's family, I got the hair. Okay. So I can't help it. It's not great. I don't wear makeup on a regular basis. So please forgive me that I don't look like some kind of superstar up here doing some kind of freaking video about blah, 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 blah. I know there's a lot of people on there that do it. I, on the other hand, am here to share the message, to pay it forward, and to give credit to someone who is making me think in a critical, critiquing, validating, confirming sort of way, however you want to look at it. So, the other part of this is the second part, rather, is to cross off anything that does not have a good motive. Now, I know this from being in recovery that I always have to check my motives because I will always, in the past, would go with the first thought, okay, which would often get me into trouble. These days, it's really figuring out, okay, what do I want to do? Yes, I have a book I want to finish. Yes, I'm working on creating this blog about my lovely dog Chloe, who thankfully is napping and not barking at the man in the grass that are three levels down. She can't help it. She's a Great Pyrenees mix. She barks a lot, and she's an awesome guard dog, my bestest friend in the whole world. Um, that I can share later because that's a part of something else. Anyway, I'm rambling again. I'm sorry. So I'm going to present myself with this challenge and for you, and paying it forward that you can do the same. Remembering that God is never going to give us so much that we're frustrated, nor is He going to give us so much that we worry about how we're going to get the money to do it. For example, I want to be creative. I don't want to go back into customer service. Frankly, I don't want to listen to people fucking bitch in my ear all day. Okay. I really can't do it. It's life sucking. It's like having a succubus on your back for 8 hours a day. I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm trying to figure out how to maneuver my wonderful self into this world. But what am I really giving value to? What am I investing in that's worth the time and the effort and the energy? And is that providing me the life that I'm trying to co create for myself? I have a wonderful group of friends that put up with a lot of stuff from me, and they're also very loving and kind. I don't know what I would do without them. And I don't know what I would do without God, because God right now for me is the main focus, because I have to trust and I have to do good things. And I have to also understand something else that she mentioned, which God, what God orders, He always pays for. God has always gotten me out of situations in the past, and I hope this video is not too much for anyone. Its main message is that I think we all should be taking a moment to challenge ourselves each and every day, to review our day, to review what we've done and what is important to us and what is worth investing into. We live in a society full of technology, and I'm old, okay? I'm not that old. I'm in my mid 40s, but technology since I was 21 has dramatically changed. And I'm going to be honest, I don't always understand it, like AI technology. Okay, first of all, why are we trying to replace artificial intelligence for humans? Okay, that for people like me who are a writer and a natural creator do not want to be involved in AI technology. Okay, AI technology is just replacing something that is non-existent and is a complete illusion. Okay, it really is. If everyone who is in AI, don't take offense to this, I just don't believe in it. I think there's too many open opportunities for plagiarism and stealing other people's ideas and work. And I worked in customer service long enough to realize that people do not want to talk to robots. Okay, they hate it, they can't stand it, they don't want any part of it. So I am here to express and to share my experience and my strength and my hope with all of you, that you can take the moment to really connect with yourself and to find that true, authentic self that you love so much about yourself, and to love each other and love yourself. Be kind in your mind as well as the words you speak. And thank you so very much for watching this video, in which I feel like I'm rambling for 10 minutes and no one really cares. But if you do watch this, thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. I'm really trying to make an effort today to be creative and to do something creative that is my outlet to release any of my frustrations, processes, uh, critical thinking skills, sharing with the world, sharing my light with the world in some way, making my mark. And I will stop there and say thank you for watching, thank you for sharing, and thank you for being a part of this with me. And I hope you can take up the challenge as well. Have a good day and make sure that you do good and trust God. Amen.